Realms of Phoenix. Like any other wonderful stories of the past and magical experiences recorded and lost, this story also was a part of it. Mystical worlds, humans, creatures, and of course, magic. 15,000 years ago, this extraordinary and beautiful tale starts in the kingdom of Faruka, which was a very strong kingdom in terms of vast army of 50,000 soldiers, gold, silver, and land. But it failed in one aspect, that was, Faruka had no stronghold in the agriculture field. They used to raid other villages and even realms, as in the tale. Humans with magical abilities and creatures with extraordinary powers coexisted. With all this, the highest form of beings were not humans with powers, but creatures which were more powerful. Yet, humans had made themselves untouchable through their constant practices in magic. Both the creatures and humans agreed only on one thing, and that was they hated and despised wizards. Wizards were the strongest of all, yet a while ago humans and creatures had ended their whole existence. Or did they? Other realms such as Garden Deshant, Corpus Rot, Dead or Hybe, Kathura Sen, Vidikatku were below realms. The Faruka realm was rich in resources, scholars, soldiers, but not in agriculture, and struggled years and years, and still were struggling. We dive into the city of pearls and rubies, Faruka, chapter 1. In the king's palace, the king at that time, Lord Herula II, was having a session of understanding the kingdom's daily issues and problems from the public. He hardly cared yet to just show others that he cares about them. He used to conduct meetings and council decisions were made. He started providing justice with the councilmen, and suddenly a man entered the kingdom. The gates opened for the new issues, perhaps, muttered the king. The moment the gates opened, the man was short but broad, and had a great warrior-like charismatics. Except his height, he enters with a cloak outfit made of wool. The color of his clothes were black. He had big boots on his feet, and a sword on his back with a mid-sized beard. He seemed to be a middle-aged man. The way the man was dressed, everyone in the council stood up and recognized the man by his outfit that he was a wizard. A wizard after decades they had seen a wizard step inside the kingdom, in fact, inside the palace. Immediately the king shouted, "How on this earth did this filthy cattle enter my domain, my kingdom, my home? How is it possible?" All were looking at the hooded wizard with a look of disgust. "Herula, how did you enter this kingdom? Did not everyone see you putting your cursed feet on the holy roads of my kingdom?" The wizard, with a deep voice, his head bowed a bit, his eyes and forehead covered, he said, "Herula II, you call me filthy. This is a shame. I entered your kingdom from thin air. You might not be surprised because you know what I am." The man smirks and lifts his hood. The king and the council members were shocked facially, showing their emotions by the man's identity. He had a scar on his left side of the face from his eyebrow to his mid-chin. Herula, shocked. "How is this possible? How are you alive? I had wiped you all. Out a decade ago. I can't believe it. The wizard. You remember me, don't you? You filthy pig. Herula, with a shaking in his legs and sweating from his head to his toe. I do remember you. The wizard. The rule of your kingdom will come to an end, Herula, very soon. After the recent incident in Faruka, Herula was going through sleepless nights with appalling nightmares. Herula to himself, how can this be possible? This decisive wizard has again come into existence. Herula starts remembering the past containing his mass murder of the wizard clan. The next day, Herula, guards, get me my horse. Give a word to Shimmer and Raibo to accompany me in my journey to Corpus Rot. Guards, yes, my lord. Shimmer and Raibo are key members of the King's Council, and most importantly, they have a scholar's mind and a warrior's strategy. Herula then approached his destination, Corpus Rot, with Shimmer and Raibo. Shimmer, my lord, I still cannot digest his existence. What on earth did we not do to wipe out his kind of people long ago? Herula, he was the strongest of all, Shimmer. His powers were no match for anyone in this realm or others. If his kind of people still exist, this time we will have our gravestones within days or within weeks. Raibo, don't worry, my lord. That's merry arse will not litter again. Herula, you were not there to witness. Raibo, we barely could win and somehow we did barely escape our deaths. This time we need Corpus Rot to help us. Herula and his council members left in their horses, switching from this realm to the other by the means of an arrow portal. A arrow portal used by people to travel from realm to realm. Herula, O great phoenix, guide us to victory. End of episode 1.